Hi, and welcome back to this lesson on writing. We had started with the most common writing mistakes that we tend to make in the last lesson. We are continuing with the same lesson today. And if you remember, we had completed the first point, which was about taking care of your spellings when writing some of the well-known words like tomorrow, believe, confident, etc. Today we'll be looking at using the wrong words in your sentences. Without further ado, let's get into the lesson. I have a set of 6 points here, and these are words that I've seen most people get confused with while writing them. Often there is a confusion about which one is the right word to use in our sentences. So let's clear them up one by one. The first one is there versus there. They sound the same, don't they? And that's the reason many of us get confused all the time when we are using them in our writing. THERE there is used to describe the position of something, whereas THEIR there is used to refer to somebody. So, when you want to tell someone to go to a particular place, you would tell them or shout at them, go there, where the spelling is THERE. Or if you're pointing to something, like for example, you're pointing at something in the sky, you would say, there is a moon, or there are the stars. Another example would be, I want to go over there and sit. Let's go over there. It is not clean here. Here is the opposite of there. There is no chair here. There is a chair over there. Let's go get it. There is more to life. There are many flowers in the park. We can go there if you want to. So all of these sentences use THERE there. Then we have THEIR there, which is used to refer to somebody or something that somebody possesses. So an example is, their collections are amazing. You should buy your clothes from there. So here, their collections means we are referring to the collection that somebody possesses. Hence it is THEIR there. And in the sentence, you should buy your clothes from there, we are referring to the place where we can buy those clothes from. Hence, referring to a place means it's always THERE there. Let's look at the examples that I've given here. It's a conversation between 4 people, John, Maya, Vin, and Ken, and they are going to be with us in our future examples also. So John is asking, where is my pen? Maya replies, it's over there. Look inside that blue book. So here she is guiding John to go to the place where the pen is. And John can find the pen by going to the place where the blue book is and looking inside it. Then we have Vin, who is asking Maya. Oh, it should be Maya, not Ken over there. Where is my car, Maya? And Maya replies, it's in their house, the Kinomoto sisters. You mustn't go there. You could die. They are vampires. You can see in this example that there, and there all sound one and the same. The difference is THEIR refers to Kinomoto sisters, THERE refers to their house, and THEYRE is actually a short form or contraction of they are. And here it also refers to the Kinomoto sisters. I hope you get what I'm saying to you. Another example would be, here Vin is asking, Did you see those people over there? Here he's pointing to the place where the people are standing. So John says, no, why? And then Maya says, Wynn thinks their eyes are red and glowing. They could be vampires. Here she's pointing to the vampires. Hence she's using THEIR there. And whenever you want to describe somebody, you always use THEIR there. Then finally Ken says, I think we need to go. Now. They are walking towards us. Here he uses the contraction of they are when describing the vampires. Other examples could be, they are looking at me, they are eating noodles, they are dancing, and etc. Where you can either use contractions or you can use a full form they are. But it's always a good habit to not use contractions when you're writing and always use the full form they are. The next mistake that people often make while writing is confusing the words your with an apostrophe and your without an apostrophe. Your with an apostrophe is the contraction of you are. For example, you are pretty can also be said like you're pretty. And in this case, your should always have an apostrophe. When you're angry with someone, you might say like, you are making me mad. The contraction would be, you're making me mad. So in this case also, your has an apostrophe. Again, it's important to note that it's better if you don't use contractions in your writing. Always try to write the full form. You are is a better way of writing than your with an apostrophe. Then we have your, your, which is used to describe something that belongs to someone. Let's look at the example that I've given here to understand better. So here Maya says, you're late. I've been waiting for you since 5 o'clock. And then Ken says, I'm sorry, Maya. Maya says, your shirt is torn. Ken says, where? Then Maya says, you're the worst. I think you don't remember. Today is supposed to be my birthday. You forgot. So you can see that she says to Ken, your shirt. If you try replacing it with your with an apostrophe, it will sound like you are shirt is torn, which doesn't make any sense. And hence it is wrong. So your without an apostrophe applies here. Other examples could be, your hair looks awesome today. Your bus is coming. Your food is getting cold. In all these cases, just try replacing your with the you are, and you can see that it won't make any sense if you use your with an apostrophe for your bus is coming or your food is getting cold. It'll sound something like you are hair is awesome, you are bus is coming, you are food is getting cold. All of this, all of which is incorrect. So be careful when you're writing these words. Next, here we have the words it's without an apostrophe and it's with an apostrophe. It's without an apostrophe is used when you're describing something, and it's with an apostrophe is a short form of it is. Let's look at the examples to understand these words better. As I read them out to you, just focus more on the blue words that I've highlighted for you. Okay, I'm reading it out. Just listen. John says, it's raining. You should go home soon. Maya says, no, John, I won't be going home today. John says, why? Then Maya says, its eyes are red and glowing, John. John says, whose eyes? Maya says, the bird looking at me. It's sitting on a tree near me. I think it's telling something to me. Its feathers are a deep purple color. John says, Maya, you have to get out of there. Now. Where are you? Then Maya says, John, it's calling my name. I think. Then John says, hello, Maya, are you there? Hello? So here you can see that John is using a contraction and he actually means it is raining. And when Maya says its eyes are red and glowing, she's describing someone or something, probably a vampire. And then she says it's sitting on a tree, where she is describing what the bird is doing. It is sitting on a tree. So if you can't remember which is correct, just expand the it's with an apostrophe to it is when writing this word. Then it'll be more clear. You can't say it is eyes are red and glowing or it is feathers are a deep purple color. In all these cases, it has to be an it's without an apostrophe. Moving on to the next one that gets us confused while writing are the words was and were. Always remember this rule. Was is used with he, she, and it. Were is used with you, your, yours, we, and they. According to writingexplained.org, was is used for statements of fact, and were is used to indicate unreal or hypothetical statements. Let me read this example for you. Maya says, it was a beautiful day. Then John says, I remember you were wearing a yellow dress. Vin says, and I was sitting on the table and drinking my coffee. Ken says, they were good times. We were so young back then. And John says, I wish we were still together, but she left me. Vin says, yesterday I was shopping and I saw her. Here, wherever I and it occurs, there is a was, and wherever you, we, they occur, there is a were. But one thing you need to remember is whenever you say something like, if I were the Prime Minister, I would do more for our country. Notice that I've used the word were here. It should always be if I were something. That is because the statement isn't true, and hence you will use were. If only I were a butterfly, I could sit and smell flowers all day. Then we have can versus able to. Can and able to both mean the ability of a person to do something, but both are used differently. Able to is always used with be, is, was, am, etc. Now I have seen people use can and able to together, but that's wrong. You should never ever use the sentence I can able to do this or I can able to go to the shop. When speaking or writing, if you say that, it means you're telling the other person I can do this or I'm able to do this, which doesn't sound right. I hope you look at these examples. Just stop the video and just read them. I'm almost running out of time. So just make sure that you can use can and able to correctly while writing. Then we have the final words that are often confused with each other, has and have. Has is used with he, she, and it, and when using a person's name, have is used with I, you, we, and they. The confusion between has and have is more prominent in speaking than in writing. The thing is, even advanced speakers and writers of English can sometimes get confused when using has, have, was, were, and words like these. So make sure you get the basics down of when to use these words to avoid using them incorrectly. The more you read and be mindful of using such words when writing, the more you will learn to use them correctly. So keep learning from all the mistakes that you make and you will soon start writing better. I hope you stop the video and read the example that I've given here to understand has and have better. Do check out these websites where I found some really great examples when preparing this lesson. I learned a thing or two myself here. So be sure to read more examples as you learn how to write better. That's a good thing to do. Read more examples and you'll start writing better. That's it from me. Thank you guys for watching. Do rate, share, or recommend, and you will be doing me a favor to give this lesson out to more people so that they can benefit from it. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next lesson.